Make sure you got a drink in your hand, cause it's time for Bourbon Lounge. Brought to you by the Jet Set Bells. Get ready for a podcast of epic drunkenness.
This week on Bourbon Lounge,
we attend a scandalous celebration in West Hollywood and get spanked while celebrating the Pleasure Chest's 42nd birthday.
We are shining up people in latex or leather just because they're sexy, and then we are spanking them.
We, of course, get our drink on when we attend Oktoberfest at California's Alpine Village. And we'll be bringing you a sneak peek of Overly Attached Andy, a new online comedic web series from director, writer, producer Leena Pendharkar and producer Jane Kelly Kosek, premiering October 15th on So Natural TV. Bourbon Lounge is now open.
And yes, we are. Welcome to the inaugural broadcast of Bourbon Lounge. Yay! So, I'm Ryan.
Ew.
I know.
I'm Anastasia Beaverhausen. I'm just kidding. I'm Anastasia Washington.
And I'm Miss Lauren.
We actually did a very tentative broadcast a couple of weeks ago, but we decided we were going to come back full force tonight. That was a nice sound.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes. So maybe we should tell everybody a little bit about what Bourbon Lounge is.
Okay.
Anastasia.
Hi. Bourbon Lounge is a podcast of epic drunkenness, or, your garden variety show podcast here on damn dare TVs and our internet.
Oh, good Lord.
Internet.
It's basically what we Southerners talk about on the back porch when we're drinking our bourbon.
That's
true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. So in that spirit, let me just...
Mm-hmm. Oh, dear.
I'm the only one that is not Southern. Just so you know, I will become more Southern as the show progresses because of the drinking.
See, I don't have a very strong Southern accent. Okay. Sometimes I do. I don't know. We will find out if our guests are Southern in a few minutes. I'm not sure if they are, but we may in fact be the only two Southerners here. We will find out.
Go. All right.
Go
Speaking of our guest provided our word of the day for today. So if anyone says attached at any point during this podcast, you have to take a drink. Okay?
I like that.
So if you say attached,
that's a good word.
We'll force it down your throat.
Oh, she said it.
That's post announcing the word.
Well, you did announce
You did say it.
And then you said it.
Okay, so that word I said, if we say it, that happens again.
This tastes like a beautiful candle, just so everybody knows.
Beautiful candle.
Beautiful candle. Okay.
I
like that.
In your mouth.
Is it warm? Does it light you from within?
It really does.
Okay.
It's like
I'm excited about that.
A nice fall flavor. Well, while you are tweeting us stuff about word of the day, the other thing you need to tweet us is something we like to call drinkation. Didn't that sound nice and fancy?
It did.
Maybe I should... A drinkation. That's better.
That's better.
Yeah. Tell us about your favorite drinkation. And a drinkation is something... if you had a place that you would like to go and enjoy your favorite beverage anywhere in the world, where would that be? Let us know via Twitter or Facebook, and we may read some of them later in the hour.
Exactly. Example, I'm turning over 29 this year, and I will be going on my ultimate drinkcation, which is the UK, and scotch, and kilts.
And I might possibly be going with you, but,
And yummy.
Yeah.
And I will be left behind and really, really sad and wishing I were with you.
But we'll send you pictures.
Oh, that's just horribly rude and awesome at the same time.
I'm going to put you in my suitcase, so it's a fun.
Good. I'd love for that to go through the machine. They're like, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
We got a dead body up in here.
So send in your drinkations. And also we have a question of the week, which is, what did you do on your 21st birthday? And
more importantly,
do you remember your 21st birthday? I know I do remember mine, but I know some people can't take the drink as much as I can.
I'm going to have to think about that for a while. I might remember it, but then I don't know.
It was only yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So
22 I am. Mm-hmm.
22.
Yeah, you just keep drinking there.
So email Facebook or Twitter your responses and your stories. Also, in honor of the amazing guest that we have on on today, there's another question I'm going to ask. Have you ever had a really bad breakup? And give us all the gory details, because we want to hear it and we want to talk about it and we want to explore it with you.
Oh, I think
While
exploit would
exploiting
probably
it.
be better.
Yeah,
we'll
exploiting it.
exploit the topic.
So we want to exploit your breakup.
Yeah.
I
So,
really want to know if someone's been broken up with via text. Like, I want to know. I've heard of that, but I want to know if someone I know has been broken up with via text,
You do.
or
Taylor
like,
Swift. There you go.
oh my, that's right. Yeah, because I know her and all.
Yeah.
She's my bestie.
Well, you're Southern, so.
And
Yes.
then, like on Sex and the City via Post-it note, if someone says that someone broke up with them over a Post-it note, I will buy them bourbon. I will take it to
buy
their
a
house.
bottle of bourbon.
I was
Okay.
picking up with via Post-it note.
Okay, you have to mean it. It has to have actually happened, Anastasia. It's okay.
All right.
I'll
so,
still buy you some bourbon.
Yes. So also, yes, if you've been broken up by Post-it note, we definitely want to know that. I think, yeah. Well, speaking of breakups and that whole subject, that leads us to our wonderful guests today. We have Leena Pendharkar and Jane Kelly Kosek. Kosek, all right. See, I'm seeing Southernisms. It kind of gets in there. And they are going to be premiering a new web series next week called Overly Attached Andy. So why don't we take a little listen? We got a little sneak preview here, folks.
My name's Andy. I'm heading to my friend Jason's house right now. About 6 months ago, my girlfriend Taryn dumped me.
I can't do this anymore. It's not me, it's definitely you.
Needless to say, I've been a little sad. I guess a little sad is an understatement.
An understatement. It's definitely you. Now, I like that.
I love that. Can I
killer.
use that?
Yes.
Not that I would break up with somebody like that, but I might want to use that. to
Exactly.
break
I
up
think
with
that would be
somebody
great.
like-
Well, let's
Exactly.
welcome our guests. If you want to say hello over here.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Let's see. The first one, you were Leena.
Hi, I'm Leena, and you know what? I am actually kind of Southern. I grew up in North Carolina.
Oh,
We
yeah,
claim you.
Odd.
Yeah, we claim North
Although I'm
Carolina.
Indian, so I never really became Southern, so that's,
No, we'll claim you. That's good
Okay,
enough. And
okay.
Jane. So,
I'm from the north.
oh,
Oh dear.
we
It's
have-
all right.
It's okay. It's okay. We're welcoming here. We're all welcoming.
I feel the welcome.
Yeah?
I do.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. I grew
Yes.
up in Michigan, so.
Okay. All right. Michigan's a good place.
Yeah.
I've been
It's
to
a good
Michigan.
place.
Yeah. Whereabouts in Michigan?
Livonia.
I've heard of Livonia. It's
Lively Livonia.
Is it near Detroit?
It
No.
is.
Okay.
I feel like
Why
that
did
should
I
be
know
a
that?
southern city, Livonia,
Well, it depends on how you say it. If
Well,
you just-
I'd say it that way.
I'd say Livonia.
There
So,
you go.
Yeah. Where in North Carolina did you?
I grew up in Raleigh, and I just had my 20-year high school reunion this past weekend, although I did not attend.
Oh, you did not attend.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't? See, I don't know if I'm going to go to my 10-year. Has anybody been to it? Did you go to... No, you didn't go to your 10-year, Anastasia.
I just went to my 20-year 2
No,
months
because
ago.
yeah, I mean, I'm a bad girl, so I went to like 3 high schools. And I did not want to go to either of their
That's fair enough.
you know,
That's fair enough. That's fair
10-year.
Yeah.
Not that I'm old enough. I'm 18 to look younger.
Sure, I'm winking at her on that one.
So, Miss Leena, tell us a little bit about your part in this lovely web series.
I am the writer-director mostly, and I wrote the series. I really wanted to work with Andy Gates, who's the lead. I've known him for 10 years. I met him in San Francisco, and I thought it'd be funny to do a series about an earnest guy, like a guy who's real and really wants to meet someone, but he just keeps getting, dealt a bad hand. So it was a lot of fun, and directing for the web is really exciting and enjoyable.
Oh, that's what. Where did you come up with the inspiration for the bad breakup scenario? Is it,
I've heard a lot of them. I have been with the same guy forever, and everyone always confides their kind of single woes to me. I hear all the crazy stories, and they've just been building up, and I thought, I got to do something about this. It's like I got to write something about all these crazy stories that I hear about but I don't experience. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I actually got to and see, folks. See, that's the advantage of being on here. I got to watch all 8 episodes, but you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait till next week, and it's once a week, right?
Once a week. Yep.
Yes, I thought it was very, very good. And one of the things I really liked at the end of each of them, which we posed a question on, is you guys posed a question at the end of each of them. Is that to provide feedback for the viewers to provide feedback? I thought that was actually a really cool idea. How did you come up with that? Is that just for get more viewers, or
one thing I really like about the YouTube format is I think it's really meant for having a discussion with people. I think the best series out there really engage the audience in interesting and new ways. So I'm always kind of trying to think about that. And even, we're working on another series. It's like, I want to take that even further. It's like engaging people as much as you can. And the characters really breaking the fourth wall is something that I really love. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Talking into the camera. It's something that you don't see a lot in film. And you see it a little more now in TV, like with House of Cards. And I thought, I love some of the series that do that and do it well. So I thought it'd be fun to experiment with that.
Oh, yes. I really enjoyed that. It was kind of like, what? Oh, they're asking me a question. I have to think about something here.
Yeah. Hopefully people will respond.
Yes, they do. They care about their audience.
Yeah.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't just get a bunch of nasty comments, but I think we'll get some good interaction.
I think so. Yeah, I think it, get people to thinking about their, what they've been through and everything.
Yeah, so, definitely.
Yeah. Well, you've already got people thinking about it. We got one response about breakups.
Did we?
We did. Carrie wrote, let's see, guy broke up with me via text while drunk Monday morning. I didn't mean it. I broke up with a guy, and he proposed the next day because I know this is what you want. P.S. The ring he used was his ex-wife's engagement ring.
Oh!
39 and still single.
God. Carrie, I'm going to take you out for a drink. I'm going to take you out. I love you so much. That's so horrible. Oh, my gosh. The old ring and everything. Like, I hope she threw it at his face.
Dude, I'd keep that ring. I would.
Oh, yeah, you could get some money off of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never throw away jewelry. Ever.
No, I wouldn't either. No, that's collateral damage. Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep that.
Yeah.
Yes. So Jane, you're a producer on the series. Have you guys worked together before, or how did you get involved with the project?
Well, Leena and I actually came from independent film, and we knew each other in that world. And I knew that she was starting to work in the web world, and that's really where a lot of media is going now. The independent film is just in a really tragic state right now, and we're desperately trying to get it to figure out how to monetize it and figure out how to actually have careers as independent filmmakers.
What? Careers?
What is this career?
For actors?
Monetize things? What?
I know, we'd rather it not just be a hobby.
Right.
And, it seems like the web is where we need to be. So Leena actually reached out to me and said, I'm putting together this So Natural TV web channel. Mm-hmm. So would you want to come on board, produce the series that we're going to do together? And I thought that was a really incredible idea to sort of make that transition away from independent film, work in the web atmosphere, and then figure out, well, hey, maybe we can take those ideas and make them into films. And you'll see that today. Actually, a lot of the YouTube stars are now doing films because they want to capitalize on the audiences that they're building on YouTube.
Yeah, that they already have. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's an exciting area to be in right now.
Yeah, and just amazing, with the technology we have, a few years ago, who would have thought you could just do something like that? But, we can sort of create our own stuff now and just put it out there.
I don't know any people like that.
No, we don't know anybody like that.
I don't know anybody like that. No.
Not ourselves, no. No. You guys, I'm sure have worked on other series. Is this your first time working together on a series, or?
This was the first time working on a series with a story arc.
Okay.
We've been working on sketches, just sort of like one-off sketches together. And we also have a show called Hi, It's Taryn. And it's a fashion show, beauty, makeup, and she basically does tutorials about how to wear, do a cat eye or a red lip. And I love that because I'm just not girly enough.
I totally know this. I know this. Yeah, I've been there. This is what you find on the web at 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, I've been there. That's awesome.
Well, great. I'll keep coming back.
Yeah, well, I was like, wait, this is sounding familiar.
Is this the same Taryn from Andy? Yes.
Yes, it is. What we're hoping to create is build this world where our characters sort of go in and out of the stories that we're telling. So for our next web series that we're doing, we're actually hoping to take some of the characters from Andy and put them into the next series, and even have Taryn's backstory be a woman who has a beauty show online.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, like
That's awesome.
Building worlds within worlds, so they kind of play off of one another, and you have this whole almost like meta universe.
I was going to say, you're kind of building this whole universe where everybody's sort of intertwined.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that also, I think, makes it more familiar.
Yeah.
People start recognizing them across different things.
That's what we're hoping for. We're going to build an empire.
Oh, yeah. Hey, why not?
Nice.
Why not? An empire is always... Oh, no. An empire is always something to
Do
aspire
not
to.
kid about empire building. Build it.
Oh, yeah. Build the empire, yes.
Funny.
Awesome.
We are all about building empires in this place. I love the new media approach moving to the web. I really do, because I think you're, like you said, starting a conversation with people. And, a lot of web developers are leading to asking their audience not ideas, but giving them options. And like the one that wins is the next plot. So have you thought about doing something like that with your series?
I've thought about that with other things. Like, for example, the one we're working on now is about two kind of urban hip moms. And I do want to make it even more interactive, like whether it's a plot line or whether it's like a product where, what product would you want to see in this series? Like making it really interactive and really, really building the audience around it. So yeah, whether it's a plot line, or I had even thought it'd be cool to say like, all right, we've got these characters in the series. Like we've got Andy, we've got Jason, we've got Taryn. Now, whose story do you want to see next? Like you just saw Andy's story. What about Jason's story? Like that kind of thing.
Oh, I
could
see.
be.
And then you have sort of an offshoot and go on a whole nother tangent with them, another storyline. Oh, yeah,
like a spin-off series. I love that show, the Lizzie Bennett Diaries. They've been doing some cool things with that. They spun off, another show from that, which was really cool.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to move into our question to explore for the evening. It'll have a little to do with kind of the breakups and relationships. I've been dealing with a friend of mine lately with this question, okay? All right. Answer when ready. Anyone.
Okay.
Is sex before monogamy an okay thing?
As the crickets.
All right, I'll go first. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. I say never, ever, 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 ever. If this is a person you want to be with, you should not have sex with them before you have an exclusive relationship. I'm losing this battle with my friend, but I'm winning within myself.
Well, winning within oneself is always a good thing.
Winning within oneself is always amazing. I think it's a personal thing. I'm a monogamy whore.
What's such a juxtaposition?
No, I get in a relationship and that's what I do. I'm a relation. I don't even know I'm in a relationship when I became get into a relationship. So that's me. I've never had problems with this problem.
All right.
Does that make sense? No.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
Not really. Keep drinking, Anastasia.
I get into relationships. Okay, I'm a relationship girl. I'm
but what you're saying is you're a monogamous kind of girl.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, 2 for monogamy.
I haven't.
My point is, if it's a guy or girl that you want to be with in a relationship, like this is someone you want to go long term,
right?
It is not advisable to have sex before you are exclusive.
Now, what about other stuff?
What? I'm just not on board for any of the above. I'm not on board.
No kissing, no making out.
Okay, making out.
How many bases before?
Let's stay on the first one. Oh my God, I'm such a southerner.
What is first base?
I don't know. I've never known. Do we know?
What's first base?
What's second? What's third? Do y'all know?
First base is like kissing.
That's what I thought, right?
Or is it like making out? Because making out to me means like things.
No way.
Because if you're making out with somebody, your hands aren't like tied to your side. Things are happening.
Yeah, but
things are happening.
That's
right?
that's like when you're running in between first and trying to steal second.
Is that second? Have I slid into
You're
second?
trying to steal second, but once you
Who's
make
stealing? I've given it. I'm taking second. We're taking second together.
I'm going
second is happening.
Okay, I'm guessing that hands have to go under clothing to get to second. Like under upper clothing.
See, that's just making that's first base. That's making out.
What?
Yeah.
What? Next. Okay. What? Leena. Anyone? What do y'all think on this topic?
Hands under clothes. I would say that's taking a little further than making it out. Just making out.
How do you make out with just?
But that's above clothes. Like you can touch above clothes.
But, things go under things and things.
Anastasia Beaverhausen.
What? I'm a good girl. I'm a good Irish Catholic, Black Irish Catholic girl. Okay.
Are you trying to say you're a good girl, you are?
I am a good girl.
I
am.
about all that.
I'm a good girl. I am.
All right. Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Jane. Any words?
I think I have to go with if you're going underneath the clothes, you're at second base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
All right, Anastasia, you've definitely lost.
Because then otherwise,
but we love you.
I want to know your definition for third base.
Yeah, right.
I don't know any bases.
I mean, home plate is like everything, right?
Well, I ain't giving up home plate until.
Well, I mean, so third is under stuff, like under stuff.
Third's like
under
removal
a car?
of clothes.
Yeah,
under
exactly.
a bridge?
That's right.
What are we talking about? Are we just moving the activity under something?
No, Anastasia.
Okay, so I think I can say that what you're saying in third base, I think I can say it in a decent way, but something that I think we'll all recognize. I don't know, maybe undercarriage.
Yeah.
They're near your undercarriage?
Something like that, yeah.
They're doing let's just go with blanket doing things with the undercarriage.
There you
Okay?
go.
Anything
hello.
with the undercarriage. Anastasia is joking. Just so you know.
Joking.
She is just joking.
So joking.
All right.
I'm a good girl.
All right, Ryan, what do you think about if it's someone that you want to be with in a
gay
relationship?
man. He's vetoed.
That's true. Wait, Ryan's gay?
Yes. Sorry, you guys. Ryan is gay.
We had to tell you sometime.
The secret is out. All I can say is Bond. Gay Bond. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm liking the tennis match here. It's just, don't have to say a whole lot.
No, but I agree with her, so it's not like. But
She just wants to show a slightly different view, but I know that Anastasia is a good girl.
I am a good girl, but I do, and I haven't made out with that many people. It's really hard to get me. I'm always like the no girl. I'm like no. And then I'm like, oh, I guess this is happening. Like that's me.
I guess this is happening.
Because my relationship, I sound like a tranny. Sorry, you guys.
Wow. Okay, we went there.
I know. I do. I sound like a tranny. But my favorite question to ask before doing any activity with a male is, how are you going to fuck up my life?
We've made that next step. Guys, we made it. Fuck. It's out there. It's out there.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, okay. How the heck are you gonna F up my life?
There you go. That's a little more G-rated, I think.
That's my question, and to myself, with every guy, it's kind of cynical, but it's the way it is.
Well, it's true. It's like, look, we got jobs to do. We've got our own shows to produce. If your ego is too much to handle my ambition, you can move on.
Guys are needy. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ryan.
Well,
make out with them at a party. They're texting you forever. It's like, get over yourself.
Well, not necessarily. Not all the time. Well, sometimes.
Get over yourself.
And then sometimes they are, and you're like, oh, please, don't say we did.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. No.
No, I hadn't had that experience a few months ago.
I think I'm a B word when it comes to men.
It's okay.
That's a good, yeah.
It's good to take over the ownership of the word bitch.
Yeah,
it can be a good thing.
I'm a bitch.
I think so.
It's not a bad thing always. Right, ladies? You can be like an awesome bitch, right?
I thought she was going to say I'm a beautiful person.
Yes,
when it comes to men.
I'm a beautiful person when it comes to men. Also, I'm a bitch.
A beautiful bitch.
Thank you.
That's a good, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jane.
Speaking of relationships and birthdays and celebrations, we went to a very naughty celebration about a week ago. It was a 42nd birthday for the Pleasure Chest, which I don't know if you guys have been to the Pleasure Chest in WeHo. We actually took a blowjob. We took a class there.
That's how we met everyone.
Ryan did not.
Ryan was chicken and did not go.
The girls were adventurous. We were like, hey, let's do something out there. We're going to go to a free sex class at the Pleasure Chest. And it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Oh, my God. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
We learned a lot.
But did you learn anything?
We did,
We
but...
learned a lot from the audience.
Yeah, like how crazy everyone is that goes to those classes, man. I was really tame compared to them.
I know.
Like,
we thought we were like, oh, we've done. And then
we're forward thinking.
Yeah. And then somebody's like, what? And I'm like, no. What?
No.
That does not go there.
We elbowed the heck out of each other. We were like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my God.
I'm like, yes, I'm taking notes. Don't worry.
But so we found out that night that the next 2 weeks after that was the party. And so we were like, I think we need to see what this is all about, you know? So
and we went.
And it was awesome.
We conquered.
Some of us got tied up, not saying who, not Ryan.
Yes, I don't know who did that.
That was the dirtiest thing that happened that night.
It was all good, clean fun. But
her getting tied up was the dirtiest thing that happened.
So now we know it was Lauren that got tied up.
I was decorated. By
Midori. I could have been talking about you.
No.
I wasn't like bound in any way, but it was pretty awesome. It was fun. It just looked like it looked like a really awesome rope decoration on my like upper part of my dress. It was really nice.
Wow.
There's pictures on Instagram if you are
and then what happened?
wanting to see this. And then that was it. It was like it was just
it's like the start of something.
I know.
Yeah, see,
Whoa.
kind of a vanilla night, right? Yeah.
Then we went and got a beverage, and then we walked around the party, and we're like, ooh, scary, yes, no, and then we went and ate.
And not it. She's skipping what she did, ladies and gentlemen.
I had a drink.
Yeah. Okay.
So I may have gotten spanked on air.
She had no idea that's what the person was going to do, though, which was pretty much the best part. Because we walked up and I was like, oh, that's the MC. Let's go talk to her for a second. And I had to step away. So Anastasia was the one that talked to her. Somebody was smoking a really awful cigar and I had to just walk away. So Anastasia goes up there. And she didn't realize that lady was there to, like, spank people. Like, that's what she did. And so I felt really bad that I sent her up there.
Why are you smiling so big if you feel so bad?
Because the video of it is awesome. Because your face...
Do you think she feels bad?
Your face was like terror. Like, you were laughing, but you looked terrified.
Can we see this video? Is it?
Yes, you can, actually.
Yes, you can.
It will be on later today, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, after the show tonight, we have a little bonus video that we'll be posting of the Pleasure Chest, and you can see all of this and more.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. But and she was even trying to give you a safe word, and you weren't coding out. You were just gonna take it.
I thought I was trying. I don't know what I did.
A safe word was spanking?
Yeah.
What kind of spanking was going on?
I know. She was just spanking her, but I mean, she was like, are you okay? Do you need a safe word? Do we have a safe word? And so bourbon naturally was the safe word. It was awesome. Ooh, is it wine 30 time? What? All right, so tonight we're having a little champagne.
I don't want to get hit in the head with an...
Here it comes. Oh.
Oh. I get so scared when that thing comes off.
I know.
Yes, we thought for our inaugural broadcast of Bourbon Lounge, and also to celebrate the premiere of Overly Attached Andy, we would have some. Oh, I said attached, and we're about to all drink anyway. But for the premiere of Overly Attached Andy, we would have some champagne. So that's what we are featuring tonight.
Right. That's awesome.
Everyone's going to have to drink. Would y'all like some champagne?
Sure.
Of course.
Okay, good, good. I was about to say, what kind of guest? No, I'm just kidding.
I write a wine blog too, so this is right up my alley.
Oh my God, I just died.
What?
I just died.
What?
I just died.
What?
Did
I
I
just
hear?
died.
Did I hear
Holy
wine blog
moly.
when I stepped away? I thought I heard wine blog.
We're not worthy.
Yes,
We're
I
not
know.
worthy.
Oh man, I just got
got really
like
hot.
flustered,
You got
like
hot.
excited. Oh my goodness. Seriously, a wine blog? That's amazing. Okay, so wait. So
We get drunk.
I'm so in love with
Yes.
you. It's unbelievable.
God. Seriously, the females just all freaked out. And Ryan is freaking out as he pours. I know he is. Okay, so wait, do you write about different wines that you try or just categories? Like, do you write about Cabernet Sauvignon? What do you how does this go? I'm too excited. I can't even function. Oh my God.
We write about it all. We actually, my husband and I do it together, and he's a photographer. So we go to wine country, we photograph, we video, we do interviews with winemakers.
Oh my God. Our people are
And-
here.
We really enjoy wine. So.
Lovely. We actually will be talking on our next show about WeHo Book Fair and some people we met there that do sommelier work and everything. And we were just so excited. I think we were all even nervous to talk to the lady. We were so excited.
She's so nice.
She was
and
awesome.
She wants to go drinking with us one of these days.
So we should all go. We
Yes.
should bring Jane, and you should come
I
too.
would
We
love
should all.
that. Leena?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to drink. So.
There we go.
Speaking of, I think we
go.
should all have a toast with our champagne to Bourbon Lounge and Overly Attached Andy. And I said attached, so guess what? Drink.
I can't clink. I'm too far.
Clink, clink,
Clinky clink.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I
tasty.
like that.
One thing we
Me too.
learned in WeHo that we can share before is that we have to decant every
Everything.
wine,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
even
Jane's looking
sparkling.
at us like,
Yeah, I know. She's over here like, but she said it was something that she learned from someone in, where was she? Like, she was in France.
know,
I swear she
somewhere
said she was in
fancy.
France. I know. I
like when
I was jealous the whole time she was talking. But basically, she said that every wine can benefit from, even a port can benefit from having a little decanting. And I was like, I have never, ever decanted a port
I haven't either.
or a white. I've never decanted a white. I've seen people
Or
decant a white,
sparkling.
but
No.
no.
Never. I mean, we totally decanted this. I'm just kidding. We didn't.
Oh, yeah,
Into your
we
mouth.
did.
We decanted it into my mouth.
Didn't stand a chance.
It's quite delicious, actually.
It is quite delicious.
It's nice.
Alcohol supplied by Lauren.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, while we're enjoying our champagne, let me just send out a quick reminder that if you haven't yet sent in your tweet about your ultimate drinkcation, make sure you do that because we definitely want to hear about it.
Yes, we've gotten 1 or 2 responses from the 21st birthday and from Drinkation.
Oh yeah, the 21st birthday.
Are we
So
going
speaking, yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
Okay.
because I think that's going to be a fun question.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear what our viewers have to say?
I do.
One of our viewers from the amazing website fanboynation.com. If you're a nerd of any sort, you're going to want to go there and get all your news. I happen to write for it. I don't know. Anyway, so go to fanboynation.com. But anyway, the editor-in-chief of Fanboy Nation told me that he had finals on his 21st birthday.
That's wrong.
So he wasn't able to participate in his 21st birthday.
That's wrong and sad.
That is sad.
So
I hope he did well in his finals.
I hope he did too. I did not ask because I was just sad. you
Yeah.
know? I was just sad for him. And then we got another response from Ariel, who is a fantastic actress that I work with on Dungeon Masters. And she said on her 21st birthday, she was in Santa Barbara, and her tattoo piercing friend gave her a free lip piercing. And then she proceeded to walk down State Street and get free drinks everywhere, including a shot that is called blowjob that she had to pick up only with her mouth. Which, by the way, if you had been listening to the rest of the story, you now know that she has a lip piercing, and she did.
You had me at lip piercing. That just sounds painful.
She did a shot.
Painful.
With a mouth.
Yeah.
So that was not great, and she doesn't remember the rest of it.
Well, I
Sounds
didn't
painful,
right?
Yeah, not gonna happen.
I don't pierce anything. I don't tattoo anything. I'm very vanilla.
Well, then this of course begs the question, because now we have to go around the table. I think.
Okay.
Where were you? See how dramatic I'm getting.
Ooh.
Where were you on your 21st birthday? And ... Do you remember it?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah, we're going to start with you.
I had
Then
a
we're gonna go around the
fantastic 21st birthday. My boyfriend at the time showed up to my door with 6 dozen roses and brought me to what I thought was going to be a clubbing night, but turned out to be a 80s themed birthday party, because I don't know who was born during the 80s, but maybe I was. Yeah, it was fun. I had my favorite cake. I had pizza bagels and cosmopolitans. Got a cute boy to give me a lap dance. He was a friend of mine, but still, he's very cute. He looked like Patrick Swayze.
But you still got the lap dance.
Yeah.
So it was.
It was very fun, and I remember every moment of it.
You remember? Okay.
Well, I've never blacked out from drinking.
I'm just.
You didn't drink enough.
I know.
I've
tried.
I was going to
That's
say.
the problem.
Yeah.
I've tried. He has been with me when we have drank quite a bit.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be the one
And
that. Never mind.
He is blacked out. I have never blacked out. I mean, ever.
You remember the whole. That's great.
I remember everything I do. Even if it's not amazing, I remember everything.
And you remember, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes it's bad.
Yeah, I don't regret anything.
Well, no regrets. Never any regrets. Well, now let's move around the table. I'm not going to go next, of course, because we'd like to be courteous to our guests.
All right, go.
So, Leena.
My 21st birthday, I remember part of it, but then the rest is not, I don't remember. So, I was in Chapel Hill. I was in college, and I went out to some restaurant with a bunch of people and drank and pretty much ended up at this cheesy club called Players, where everyone goes in Chapel Hill. It's like second floor. They play like Belle Biv DeVoe, and you kind of start grinding on everyone, and then you just forget the rest of the night, pretty much.
All right, that sounds like a good birthday.
That was my 21st birthday.
That's awesome.
What do you think Andy's 21st birthday was like?
Oh, Andy. I think Andy probably was going through another bad breakup.
It's kind of a pattern with him.
I think so. I think he got stood up and didn't get to get drunk on his 21st
Ah,
birthday.
this poor guy.
Sucks.
I think so, yeah.
I really feel for this character, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely you. That line's going to stick with me for a long time.
I have to remember that.
So want to use it.
Oh.
No, Anastasia.
I am a nice
Because I think it's, I don't know.
But I do want to use that line.
Oh, I definitely want to use it now, because it's usually the opposite. That it's, oh no, it's not you, it's me. It's like, no, it's you. It's you.
It's definitely you. She says it's definitely you.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm a nice person to break up with. Then, if that's
what you want to do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't break up with me, just so everybody knows.
Everybody hear that? Don't break
else.
up. Yeah, or else. Or else.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm not that bad. I'm not going to burn your stuff or anything.
show up on their doorstep at 3 a.m.
I'm not psychotic. I'm more like, just never see me again.
Yeah, just leave my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
think I told my ex, if you ever even think I might be somewhere, like you might see me at this Target, you should not be there. Just think about going to another Target.
Find a new place to shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jane, do you remember your 21st birthday?
I can honestly say I don't.
We found one.
I'm sure it
Drink to
involved
that.
Bud Light. That was drink of choice in college. But that was a long time ago.
Well,
should
if you
cut some slack for the old
no,
age
all I was
here.
going to say though, I mean, if you said you don't remember it, you had a good time. That's just,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
No,
it was a great birthday.
Absolutely. Good times in college, absolutely.
I think we
Right.
should bring
Don't
back the
remember.
Zima haze.
Oh, Zima.
Okay, I know
Oh.
you can get Zima at places.
Are we really going to talk about Zima?
Zima.
'Cause
Zima gave you a haze that
Ryan
was
had an
unlike
experience with Zima, but we won't.
any. Was that the Dolly Parton night?
No, no. This
Sorry,
was
never mind. That's a different night.
We'll get to Zima in a moment. But Lauren,
Lauren
21st birthday.
was at a wedding rehearsal dinner that night, and with all the family, you know. So I had one glass of wine, and that was it. And those people are now divorced, and I'm no longer with the person I was with on that night. So I mean, whoo! Apparently, we all just sucked it up that night. But no, one distinct thing I remember, I was really embarrassed because I was sitting there and I was telling a story at the table, and my strap broke very animatedly, flew upwards and into the olive oil that was right next to me. And I was like, oh my God, that is horrible. It was like people just watched it in slow motion, my strap flying into the olive oil. And I was like, I'll be right back, guys. So I spent the evening trying to keep my dress up. It was awesome. And then I just looked like I'd had too much to drink when really I didn't drink my whole glass of wine. I left early-ish, and yeah, it was meh. It was meh. I don't think I've ever had a really bomb birthday. I feel like that needs to happen for 27. We need to we need to do it up.
I think so.
You know?
I think
I've
so.
already
agree.
suggested Ireland. I'm just saying.
And we wouldn't turn that down.
When you suggest other countries, you know me and Ryan automatically are already there.
Also suggest Italy. So I'm just saying, whatever. Eyes are available, apparently. Ireland, Italy. Let's just do it.
Why not both?
Why
Let's
not
do
both?
it.
Let's do it.
I love the men in both those countries. Haven't been to Ireland yet, but I love the men from there.
Yeah, I do too.
There's also
That's
a place
really
called-
honestly the reason I want to go.
I've been to Ireland. Mm-hmm.
Whatever, we don't like you.
We know.
There's a place called Isle of Man. I'm just saying. Isle of Man.
Which we found out about at Pleasure Test.
Isle of Man. Have you ever seen...
Which is where you're going to retire
Have you
to.
ever seen somebody from there? They're very gorgeous men. They look like Alexander Skarsgård. They look like Viking, beautiful men. I would like to go to this island.
Yes, that was me sighing on Alexander. Anyway, yes.
That is not the accent they have.
I was wondering. I'm like, what?
It's more
What
like
just
Irish.
happened? What
It's
just
like
happened?
yeah, I don't know.
It actually
I've
sounded
had
like
too much Russian in me.
yeah. It sounded
that
like
sounded
my
really
pina
gross.
colada voice. Actually, we should have pina coladas one day. You'll hear some
We'll do
really
that,
interesting voices come out.
Now,
of me.
I'm about to make a statement that I know my two co-hosts will just... They might believe, they might not believe. We'll have to see. And, of course, you all don't know me that well.
What, you're
so-
straight?
Oh, no.
Oh,
That was clearly established. And, I really don't know what I did on my 21st birthday. But I do know one thing for certain. And it's not because I was drunk. Because I didn't start drinking until after I was 21.
I'm not sure I believe that.
You're a liar.
What was that?
You're a liar.
Lies.
Oh, lies.
No, it is the absolute truth.
What?
It's true.
I didn't start drinking till after my 21st birthday, but I drank that night and I drank some more
Well,
after that.
I mean, if I did that night, I don't remember it. Let's just put it that way.
I didn't start drinking until after my 21st month.
21st month.
Actually, I can't guarantee that because I grew up in a Southern family and bourbon
Yeah.
is for coughs, teething.
Yeah, I was about to say teething.
Exactly. I may have had some of that,
That's
but
like
now...
my mom and brandy. It's like an Indian thing. It's like take hot brandy with hot water for everything.
Exactly.
It's terrible.
It's it's sweet.
Bourbon and tea was my cold remedy forever.
It's medicinal purposes.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I still do bourbon and honey when I have a cold.
Exactly.
Hot toddy.
It's great.
Hot toddy, absolutely.
Exactly.
I will never forget, after I was 21, my mom being like, just go take a shot of bourbon for your cold. And I was like, Mama, what? Because she never told me to do anything like that. So I was like, okay. Yes, ma'am.
I grew up in this house that we are currently recording from. And I don't know if you guys know, behind us is a bar that is built into my house.
Mm-hmm.
Behind
It is
the
a
black
good
curtain
thing.
behind us
Bar.
there.
full bar.
I was of a house that came from a grandmother that hid the wine in the very bottom of the fridge behind vegetables and things like that. So if anyone came to her house, just in case they were rooting down in the bottom of her fridge, it was hidden behind everything because she was a Southern Baptist. So that's where my mom then came from, and she didn't hide the wine, but she didn't offer it to anyone under 21. But once you were 21, all bets were off. She's like, all. Would you like vodka, bourbon, wine? What would you like? I was like, oh my God, I'm an adult with my mother. Like, what just happened?
Funny how that happens, right?
I will tell you that alcohol didn't really appeal to me till I was like 21, 22. And
it wasn't my thing either, yeah.
It never really appealed to me in like a drunken, like, slur manner like it did to my friends. Mm-hmm. I like my wine. I like my bourbon, but I do like to relax with it. I don't like to
exactly
barf in a gutter and scream at
I
people.
want to take my red wine, have an hour-long
I was all
bath.
about barfing in gutters. There was nothing else to do in North Carolina.
Okay, well,
I started barfing in gutters when I was 15.
You know, I've been to North Carolina. I will give that to you, right? That was your activity of choice, right?
That was my activity of choice, pretty much.
Everybody has aspirations.
I was like, I'm going to barf in gutters until I get out of here.
Until you move on to your next career, right? Exactly. Yes.
I feel like it is somebody's aspiration to do that, though.
Yeah, no. And I've known a lot of people that came from those kinds of towns, and I was like, do it. And in college, they could drink so much, and they were still just staring at you like, what up? I'm over here having one drink like, woo! I'm still that way. But no, seriously.
I've toned it down. I've toned it down now that I'm a mom. So
yes.
I've taken it down a notch.
You don't take them to the gutter with you?
She does. It's in private.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in private.
Yeah.
A private gutter? That's awesome.
Once the child goes to sleep, that's when the wine and everything else comes out.
Well, mama has to relax at night.
True.
Mama works hard. True. Mama works hard.
Very true.
Well, you know, a good place that you could probably do your 21st birthday, and I don't know, maybe remember it. For those of us who like beer, or those of us that like anything with alcoholic content,
except for Jaeger.
Except for Jaeger and Goldschlager,
no. Unless you want to sponsor us, Jaeger.
I think we all have the same face right now.
I like Jaeger then.
Bad experiences, no. But we recently went to Oktoberfest.
We did.
In California's Alpine Village. Mm-hmm. And see, that was a couple weeks ago?
Yes, and I had a pretzel as big as my face.
Yes.
And it was delightful. I wanted to partake in all of the food. Like, he had this giant sausage. Also, he ate a sausage. And
On camera.
And
check out our footage. It's there.
because I'm allergic to pork, I can't have any fun. So I had a pretzel.
Well, when we were there, we actually spoke with, I believe it was Gretel. And here's what she told us about Oktoberfest.
Why should people come to Oktoberfest? The music's awesome. Our band is actually from Germany. They flew all the way out here. We do contests, Steinholding contests, beer drinking, like Das Boot. And it's a lot of fun. You can meet a lot of really cool people, great food, great beer. What's not to love?
Exactly. What is not to love about that?
There is nothing literally not to love about that, except for Steinholding. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that?
Mm-mm.
No?
It reminds me of like dance class when you had to keep up your arms for so long. And your dance teacher would come around and be like, no, higher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mine did that too. And if anyone dropped their arms, everyone had to stay longer. Yeah. Not just that girl, all of us.
Yeah.
And you all wanted to kill that girl.
You're looking at that girl, you're like, I'm going to kill you. Keep your arm up.
Like, you don't want to stop by the locker rooms. You need to go. You need to just leave immediately.
Don't walk to your car. Run to your car.
Don't take your shoes off. Just go. Just go.
Run with it. Run with it.
Run.
Yes.
So, yes, no, I would not do a stunt. I will do a...
We'll do everything else, but we won't do that. Yeah.
I was jealous. I had to work that night, and so they went without me.
She had to work it.
But we had a great time.
I went last year and loved it.
We met some great people with some really cool outfits.
Yes, and you're going to want to see the footage, which is already up on our YouTube page. There was a guy that was dressed like a Stein.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there were 3 ladies dressed as not ladies.
They were
mustached ladies. Bearded ladies.
Some bearded ladies.
Bearded ladies.
They were very
But, you know,
very
I feel like that, you know, I said I don't remember my 21st, but I am planning in about a year.
Do you remember your 30th?
your check's in the mail. No, a little older than that. But I've decided that for the next big birthday, Germany is on the list. And so I think we'll be going to the Oktoberfest there. So we got a little taste of it in the Alpine Village, I think.
That's right.
Just a little taste of what we're going
because
to
they
see.
actually did have Germans there.
Yes. As she said, they flew in the band. And
they were wearing lederhosen.
I'm hoping.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, lederhosen. Lederhosen.
Lederhosen. I don't know.
And perhaps I'll put on some when we go on our trip. I don't know.
Where is the Alpine Village in California?
It's in Torrance.
Oh,
it's off the.
okay.
It's off the. I think it's off
you
the
learn
one.
something new every day.
Yeah, it's
Right?
off the 110 or something. I think.
We have
shops.
every single
don't
kind
remember,
of
but-
little city in LA except for Little Italy,
Yeah,
which became Chinatown. So
and so now we actually have in LA in Torrance in Alpine Village. You can have Oktoberfest. Yeah, it's just
Exactly.
off the freeway. It's literally right off the freeway.
it's a really good time.
It's under
They
a
have
big tent.
dancing, food, and also Alpine Village is just a cute little place to walk around.
There's shops and
It's like
a couple of
Solvang,
restaurants.
but
yeah,
not.
but German themed. But not, yeah.
It is similar to Solvang in this quaint. You know,
Yes.
it's fun. It's folksy.
It is, yeah.
Folksy.
Folksy.
All right, guys. I have a rant. It's time for rant of the day.
Bourbon rant.
Am I allowed to rant?
You
You
are
are,
allowed.
and let me. You know what?
You
Let me
allowed
get.
to?
Let me get the timer ready.
Okay.
We do.
Oh, I might need more than 10 seconds.
We're going to give everybody 20 seconds.
Okay, good.
So this is one of our features that we're going to do every week, and it's called Bourbon Rant, and it's where the hosts and the guests get to have 20 seconds to rant about anything they choose. And Lauren, since you led us into this, we'll start with you, and you may begin.
Okay, I have this really big issue with giving big news via text message. My best friend got a text from her dad that the family dog had been put down suddenly. And she calls me like just bawling her eyes out. I was like, who does this? I wanted to call her father and be like, that is wrong. That is not okay. No big news via text. Not okay. Not, I don't care what it is. Breaking up,
25.
dead
Ooh, she
dog.
is on this
I'm
one.
on it. I'm so not okay with. Don't give big news via text. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Don't give big news via text. Write
So
that
how
down,
mu-
folks.
How long was that rant?
That's about 30 seconds.
My bad.
Okay,
my
well,
bad.
I will take 10 seconds then.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And you may start your rant. See, I like to do things on the exact time. And go.
My rant of the day is I wish I had my voice and didn't sound like a tranny, y'all. It sucks.
Oh, you did that in 8
I
seconds,
love
actually.
NyQuil.
Okay. All right. So let's see. For my rant, you're going to notice a theme here because I did one on our test pilot a couple weeks ago.
Is
and
it
Ryan,
about cars?
It might be. It might be. It might, in the weather. And I'm going to start now. So today it was raining in LA, which, as most people know, doesn't happen very often. But let me just say, coming from a place that it rains almost every week, people in LA cannot drive in the rain. Okay. Please stay home for the rest of us that know how to drive in the rain. And that was 9 said, okay, I'm done. Just don't drive in the rain. That's it. Done.
Oh my gosh. I want to rant on that further later. Okay,
But
guests.
we will. Yes. Who'd like to go first?
Man.
Leena?
Okay, sure. I will rant about flaky people. Flaky people are just not fun. It's not fun to do anything. Like, I had a student today who's making a film. He's got this big shoot he's planning, and the lead actress, also a fellow student, decided to flake out because she decided she was going to go surfing all weekend, which is just uncool and flaky and crazy. Now, I mean, I'm sure in my 20s I was flaky at times, but that's just kind of like being a master uber flake, and it's just not good. It's just terrible.
I think we'd all agree
No.
that. No flakes.
No.
Don't flake.
That is
Don't be
unprofessional.
Califlake.
I think that was a good one. I think everyone can relate to that.
Yeah, nobody's going to hire someone that can't show up.
No.
Yeah, and Califlake, it's like, oh God, don't be like that.
Califlake.
We coined this term when I was in grad school. Yeah, people in California being flaky, but I think it just might be a thing, when you're young. I don't know.
Oh.
No, I worked when I was young. I couldn't
Yeah.
be flaky.
Couldn't be flaky.
15
right.
minutes early is on time.
To be honest,
That's right.
Show up with your
That's
lines
right.
memorized and you be sweet.
That's right. All right. And we have one more rant, I believe.
I have 2 rants, actually. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll give you 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
we're-
God.
I actually
yeah.
could go on all day.
We're
I probably
friendly.
have about 100
We'll
rants.
give you 2.
Maybe you should come on our rant segment every
Okay.
week.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be great. Just
record
get out of my
one.
system.
And we'll talk
Yeah,
wine
just
and
send it
everything.
to us every week. Yeah.
God, that would be amazing. It'd be so cathartic. Well, my first one is the Miley Cyrus twerking crap, I just can't take it. It's just too much. I don't want to see her tongue. I don't want to see her fucking foam fingers. And I don't want to see her tits all over the place and her ass in some guy's crotch. Done, over with that. And the second one is the post office is always has the worst lines in the whole world.
Thank you.
I gotta follow up with the post office thing. I'm sorry, but I went to the post office in Culver City 3 weeks ago, and basically they locked all the doors and put a sign on the front door that said the computer was down and that nobody was allowed to enter the post office. And this elderly lady kept banging on the door. She was like, she just steadily banged for like 30 minutes. And she's like, these people better fucking let me in, you fucking. And they came out and they were like, what do you want? The computers are down. And that lady was, I don't even want the computers. I just want to like send my mail. It was good. I thought there was going to be a mutiny at the post office. I mean,
oh my gosh.
People were gathering and banging and they were, they were livid.
Well, they have P.O. boxes that people have to get into.
Exactly. That's
like
what
you
this
can't
lady
lock
had.
all. Exactly.
It's like leave the lobby open at least.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like the one out here in NoHo, it's open 24/7. The lobby to go get your freaking mail out of your box.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Mine's
with
not.
her. I would have been banging on that door like crazy.
Well, even the post office I go on Beverly Boulevard, you know, the lobby is separate from the lobby that you actually buy stuff.
Right.
They only have it open for certain hours, and it's like, okay, maybe at 1 o'clock in the morning, if I'm bored, maybe I'd like to walk to the post office and get my mail that I forgot to get. Maybe because I'm weird. Because I'm weird.
You do at 1 in the morning?
I might, but I can't because they're not open.
See,
so that's an excellent point you brought up.
That's interesting because I always wonder different places at 1 a.m. are the most interesting things in the world. Like, have you ever been to Ralph's at like 1?
I love going places
2?
really, really late.
Like if you're in a market,
you see what people are buying.
You see all these zombies. Like
what do they buy together?
Or really early. That happened after
Have
I
you
had a child.
Have you ever played the condoms and game? When you notice someone buying condoms, you see what else they're buying with it. And it's really entertaining. Like you're like, they're buying condoms and my favorite was when I saw someone buying Magnum condoms and little 22 bullets. Like bullets for a little 22 and Magnum condoms. And I was like, oh man, I'm entertained and I'm also terrified. I don't know what's going to go down. I'm like,
shotgun wedding.
What
shotgun
just happened? Yeah. And I was like, elbowing
Please tell me
my
it was at a
friend.
Walmart.
It was. It
Oh
was.
my God.
It was at a Walmart. Oh my God. I'm so happy right now. But I was elbowing my friend. I was like, and nobody was noticing exactly what I was seeing though. And I was like, seriously? Nobody sees that right there. It's 2 items. He was buying 2 things. Nothing else.
God bless Walmart.
Good old.
Oh my God.
She did say that. You mean? Let me clear my throat to make sure I say this properly. As I heard someone in my hometown say once, and I'm not kidding. Yep, I went over to Walmart. I didn't know it was Walmart.
Walmart.
It was Walmart. Yes. Someone had bought her a present from there, and she said, well, you know what? I don't know what the fuck it is. I just know it come from Walmart, and I ain't never had nobody spend that kind of money on me before.
Oh my God.
Okay then. Let me go start shopping at Walmart.
Did they buy her some Magnum condoms and 22 bullets?
No, but they did. When I went into the house to visit with them, the first thing it offered me was not wine, not beer, not water, not candy.
Moonshine.
But ibuprofen.
What?
They had ibuprofen in a bowl that was offered when you came in. You want some ibuprofen? No thanks.
Was it really
I'm good,
ibuprofen?
That sounds like the basis for a web series.
It does.
Okay. More ideas. Walmart, ibuprofen. Go.
Yeah, story right there.
There's a story right there.
I don't understand. I think my mom told me about those kind of parties in the 60s.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, no thanks. Well, we're almost out of time here, so really quickly, I want to go around the table, and let's get everyone's quick 5-second, 10-second, what is your perfect drinkcation? She's looking at me. She's looking at me, folks.
Listen, it's the UK, it's scotch, it's fish and chips, it's kilts.
I like it. Let's see. For me, it's Tuscany and or Umbria in Italy, sitting outside with the sun setting with a nice glass of red wine and some nice fresh cheese from one of the local cheese shops.
Okay, apparently I'm the country one. Like, y'all may be Southern Belles, but I'm country. Okay, so when I drink, especially like a rum-based drink, which is my favorite to just like drink, I want to be mostly naked. So I want to be in a swimsuit, and I want to, be chilling somewhere on a beach and have the ability to jump in the water when I get hot, get back, lay down. I want to chillax. That's what I want to do.
I didn't say I was going to be closed in the UK.
Oh, okay, good. Good, because
clarification.
like seriously, when you're like just relaxing and just want to drink all day, I want to be on a beach, half naked, chilling with like an iguana next to me, and we're hanging out. It's awesome.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Jane?
Mine is wine country. Anywhere. Yes. Doesn't matter.
We're
Just
with
give me
you
the
on that
wine.
one.
That's number 2 on my list.
Oh, yeah.
I can agree with the beach part. Warm beach, margarita probably with some good tequila. That sounds really good. Fresh lime.
There you go.
Swimming,
These are-
ocean. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think these are all excellent.
These are all excellent things.
Well, we are almost out of time. It's really gone fast today. So thank you so much for joining us on our inaugural podcast and the premiere of Overly Attached. Andy.
I'm out. I'm dry.
We'll have to get you some more. But really quick before we go, where can people watch the premiere next week?
On YouTube, on So Natural TV, or YouTube/So Natural TV.
All right. And it's for 8 weeks, right?
It's 8 weeks, and we also have a blog on Tumblr called Overly Attached Andy.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. It was a
We had a lot
blast.
of fun.
All right. And we'll be off next week, but we will be back in 2 weeks for our next cast. So what is it we always say at the end? I don't know. We need to come up with something.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers, y'all.
guys.
Cheers.